That's what they think, though.
I know.
I mean,
it's so wild.
It was the same thing when we were like working at home. People were like, "Oh, it must be nice. You can get so much stuff done.
Yeah.
You can run errands and stuff." No, I can't. I still gotta work. I mean,
yeah. And then people that all the people that I can't imagine the parents that had little ones that had to Zoom.
Oof.
And I God bless them because I don't know how they manage.
I don't either.
It's wild.
Well, hello, Kate.
Well, hello.
How are you?
I'm good. It's another Friday is Friday.
Yeah, it is Friday. We've been recording these for a little bit now.
Yeah.
And I want to apologize to you and everybody else that I'd screwed up and messed up a file.
Yeah.
So we lost the spy tape.
Yep.
Episode.
Yeah.
All my fault.
It's okay. It's
yeah.
I'm easy and it's chill. So hey, it's if it had to happen, it's okay. With
yeah.
Me,
Yeah.
And with this,
well, I appreciate it. Yeah, it's it made me feel about an inch tall, but it happens with files sometimes like that. I mean, they go corrupt. Something happens. Whatever.
Yeah.
But
we have it. We can.
Yeah, the surprise is kind of taken away, but we know what we're getting into at this point.
Of forgot.
Oh, did you?
I remember us being like, oh my gosh, this is cool.
Mind eraser.
But other than that, I'm like,
yeah.
What?
Here's
I just remember looking up some guy and there was a word I was like, am I allowed to say it?
Here's the worst thing is like now I'm super paranoid now. I got to check and make sure the red button's on.
Okay.
I just got to make sure.
I know. It's like one of those it's as a woman, I go back in my house 4 times to make sure my straightener is unplugged. And I'm like, it's unplugged. I'll take a picture of it sometimes.
Really? To prove to yourself?
To prove to myself
Woof.
that I'm not in the middle of Walmart or at the store and go,
yeah.
Oh my God, my house is burning down.
Yeah.
And I'll have to look and be like, I still don't believe it.
Right. I'm super superstitious or something about that kind of stuff. I will not leave the dryer on when I leave.
Yeah.
Things like that. Mm-hmm. I just know that one time that fluff or whatever is going to catch fire.
I know.
Boom. And there goes my house.
I know. And we are buying a house actually. Finally. Yeah. We're
over where we talked about before?
Maybe?
Yeah, by your friends?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. A different one.
Yeah.
It happened really fast. And, yeah, so we're having our inspection today. So.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is fast.
Our option period ends Monday.
Oh, man.
I know.
Good for you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We kind of I sent the listing to him and he goes, "This is cool." But 2 days after I had sent it to him, and I'm like, "I've seen you in the past 2 days, and you're just not." And I had to text him, be like, "Did you look at this?" He was like, "Oh, it's cool." And then an hour later, he was like, "We're gonna go see it." I was like, "Oh, okay." And then we literally put an offer in while we were standing in the backyard of the house.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good.
And we got it.
Excellent.
I know. It's really,
job.
We haven't.
You'd think you have it.
We as of right now we have it.
Last night I was recording and one of the people I record with said he's getting a baby.
Oh wow!
Like they're adopting a baby. You're buying a house. He's adopting a baby.
All the kids are growing up.
Oh man, I tell you kids, you grow up so fast.
Yeah. So we're gonna. It's our lease ends at the end of August.
Yeah.
So in our current house.
Oh, it's perfect timing.
So it's perfect timing because we have to do some stuff to it.
Yeah.
It's a minor fixer.
The one you're buying?
Yes.
Yeah. What do you have to do?
Knock out the wall between the living room and the kitchen.
Sure. Like everyone does.
Yeah. Because it's I'll show you pictures.
You want that open floor plan.
Well, we need it. This is in one room. When you walk in the main door, there's 1, 2, 3. There's 4 doors.
Okay.
There's a closet and a walkway into the kitchen and a walkway into the hallway and another walkway into the hall. And so
we were big on walls and doors. Yeah.
This one was built in 57.
Oof.
So
they were big on walls and doors.
Yeah. Lots of pocket doors and many doors to the same.
You like the pocket doors?
No.
Yeah.
I like the idea is great. But the fact that you're like, cool, I still, if I wanted to like knock anything out and keep this door, you lose like 3 feet into the wall, and then you can,
Yeah, we had a pocket door going into the kitchen at the house I grew up, and it was always like something to play with.
Yeah.
That was really all it was, you know. I mean, because honestly, when you shut them, they don't do a really good job of like keeping noise in.
And they're always like askew. The back,
they're kind of
the
leaning
bottom,
a little bit.
It kind of leans, and like you can never like fully close it. And the little pulley thing is not deep enough, and so you're like, like it's just
I just remember on that door, my mom had a wind chime hanging on it, so that meant we never shut that door.
Oh well, yeah.
She had like a wind chime hanging on the thing, you know.
That's funny.
I would knock it down occasionally, break it.
Yeah.
We glued that thing.
Sorry,
times.
I'm like, my voice is like.
No, you're good. It happens.
My allergies have been so bad.
Well, and it's all the house excitement.
I know.
Gets right to your sinuses.
Right. Just, yeah. And then there's just like really just strange things in the
air.
In the house. Yes.
Oh,
house. In that house. So.
In the house air.
Yeah. So if all goes to plan, we bought the contents of it too.
Really? Oh, look at you.
So I'm excited.
You're just like, get out. It's our stuff now.
Pretty much.
It's our house. It's our stuff.
There's a bunch of really cool stuff in it. So we were like, okay, cool. And there are pieces that we were like, well, this is like the era of the house. So we want like to keep that stuff. And
oh, so are you gonna decorate it in that feel and time?
No, there's just like 2 pieces that we want to keep, and then everything else we're,
the naked lady fountain with the oil.
Yeah, there's
you got that one.
I wish they had one of those. There's a really cool couch.
Oh.
And it's green floral, but it's velvet.
Yeah.
It's like it's really cool.
I don't know what it is. I don't like used couches.
I think this one at one point had plastic on it because it literally looks like it's never been sat on.
Really?
And it's in the no-no room, like the no-no living room.
The no-no room.
Yeah,
like it's the actual living room.
Yeah.
That used to be
not
the different.
Den.
Yeah, living room den. Yeah.
So
living room was where my grandmother kept the hard candy.
Exactly.
Right.
In like the, like the cut crystal bowl.
Yes, very much so.
Yeah. So
that you pick it up and it all comes at one time.
Yeah.
One big candy.
The stuff that is in this no room is like awesome stuff.
Yeah.
But this couch, like just speaking on the couch, it looks like it's never been sat on. It's really cool.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Cool.
But we're not gonna keep it. But
yeah.
But yeah, we have to like put a fence up and
I just wonder how many bodily functions are trapped in furniture. I just don't like that.
Do it. I don't. Yeah. That's why you can't sell used mattresses.
Oh no, God. Ooh, gross.
Oh, it's so gross. Yeah.
Even when I like see them on the side of the road, I'm just like, ooh, that's It bed bugs, fluids.
Yes.
Just gross.
Yep.
Skin cells.
Ew.
Everything.
Ew.
Nope.
Yeah.
No thanks.
Yeah. Have you seen those things like I've seen it on Instagram because like influencers, stupid stuff.
Influencers.
Yeah. But it's like
I love used mattresses.
Yeah, exactly. they're gonna start this used mattress craze. It's like a vacuum for your mattress. Oh,
a vacuum for your mattress, and then it pulls all the stuff up. Ooh,
yeah,
Ugh.
Yeah.
Gross.
It's wild.
Yeah, man. I only want to sleep on my mattress.
Yes.
I don't want to sleep on somebody else's. I don't even like staying at people's houses and sleeping on their beds. I'd rather just sleep on your floor. Thanks.
I mean, like when I don't really go to anyone's house, but when I go like to my parents' house, the guest bedroom is my bed.
That's
like,
that's
bed, so
different.
Like, okay.
Yeah, that's a whole different thing.
There's like a family member of ours that we like. She's had the same mattresses and like everything in her house since my mom was little.
Oh wow!
And like we'll go down there like every once in a while, and it's like these beds are sleeping. You're sleeping on like. Concrete.
Yeah.
Like it's just like
but
stone.
Yet we'll go to a hotel.
Yeah, and we're like, oh, this is so comfy.
Which is
like,
weird.
It's way worse.
Yeah, it is way worse.
Like,
yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah, because it's just a constant litany of people coming
I
through.
love the word litany.
Litany.
Yeah, it's good.
That's what I started to name my first child, but I was stopped by the police. So.
Speaking of police, my
Sure.
My mom.
This
and dad's
segue brought to you by.
right. My dad's trailer got stolen.
No.
Yeah.
Like a pull
Super
behind
fun.
the truck trailer?
Yeah.
Okay. Not like I live in the trailer.
No.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, like a pull behind like an enclosed trailer full of like furniture.
Oh, no.
Uh-huh.
It had a bunch of stuff in it?
Yeah, it was full.
Did they find it?
No.
Oh.
I had a like $5,000 jukebox in it.
Oh, no.
Like an old jukebox.
Wow.
Awesome. I know.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
I've been armchair detective
Where was it?
in Fredericksburg.
Oh, was it? Yeah.
It was while they were gone. They went to
Oh.
Mount Rushmore and stuff.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Trying to
We've been-
support our country by seeing Mount Rushmore and you get your trailer stolen.
I know. I've been dealing with that.
I don't know how that supports the country, but
My
yeah.
mom did bring me back a bunch of Sturgis shirts. So
Did
that
she?
was cool. Yeah, they went to Sturgis.
yeah, she
Nice.
knows you're big on the shirts.
Yeah, and like my grandpa went every year.
Yeah.
And
you
so
were saying.
she was like, I was like, yeah, just get me like a shirt. She brought me back like a stack this tall. She brought me back like 10 shirts. I was like, Mom, she's like, wow, I couldn't decide. And you're so picky. And you only wear black. And I was like, true. And so she got me like every design. She's like, I got this tie-dye one. I was like, okay, that's cool.
How many t-shirts do you think you have?
That I wear?
Uh-huh.
That are like in my...
No. Like how many t-shirts
that I
do you
own?
have? Yeah.
Oh, probably 400 or 500.
Really? That many?
Yeah.
Wow.
I have totes of old band shirts
Yeah.
and like, whatever in my storage and in our garage that
Mhm.
like I don't wear because they're just like either too thin, they're gonna fall apart, or like whatever. I have this really cool Misfits like bootleg shirt that was sold
I
outside.
love bootleg shirts.
Yes, that was sold outside of a show
Mm-hmm.
in LA, like, or I think it was like early 90s.
Okay.
Late, I don't remember.
Yeah.
I think, yeah. And I like literally the last time I put it on, it just like the whole side, like I was like, oh, dry rot, cool. So I wore it one last time, and then it's just in a box, but it's in a bag, like a Ziploc bag, so the dry rot doesn't spread to the other shirts.
So why? What are you gonna do with it?
It'll be my kids can have it one day, and they can.
So it's a burden, is what you're saying.
They can go to college with
Go to
it.
college with this dry rot shirt on.
You'd be surprised.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have, I would say, I've got 4 dresser drawers full of shirts. Like the way my wife makes me fold them.
I love this kind of stuff. I'm excited
the way
to hear
they
how you
fold?
fold. Yes.
So you pick the shirt up by both shoulders.
Okay.
And you fold from each side to the back. Then you fold it in half. And then once
fold it again?
Yeah.
That's how I fold shirts for people at the store.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But I fold my shirts like flip the arms back and then like at a store and then fold it in half, but with the graphic facing up. Yeah. And then I put it facing up so they're like this.
See, that's what
don't dig down.
That's what I do in the drawer. But it's gotten to the point where they are so full that I have ones on top of the dresser just stacking up also now.
That's we don't watch our TV in our bedroom.
Yeah.
And I usually have like stacks of shirts. And it's just like I had my closet doors open the other day.
Yeah.
And Zach walked in. He was like, "This is what your closet looks like?" And I was like, Like I have all my clothes hanging, and then I have stacks of shirts setting, like balancing on like on like the hangers. He's just like, "What is? This is a lot."
And I'm like, "It's too many shirts."
But then I go out in the garage, and he has like those utility racks.
Yeah.
Full of totes and clothing racks full.
Sure.
But I mean, that's what he does. Yeah. But still, I'm like, if I put piece to piece, you might have more than me.
I did a slight purge the other day and got rid of some stuff. But all of my shirts are black. I don't have any T-shirts that are any other color except for like maybe undershirts, and I think I own 4 of those. Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
Because I know I can't get through a whole week wearing them.
Yeah.
But the rest of them are just black shirts.
Yeah.
And some of them, some of them go back a ways. But
don't get rid of them.
No, I just don't know what to do with them.
Put them in a good plastic tote.
Yeah.
Make sure they're like washed and clean.
Yeah.
Put them in there and they should be fine.
Oh, shoot. I got to wash them.
Yeah. Because then you can get dry rot and stuff. Yeah. But I mean, like, It's people don't realize that like there's random stuff that just might be in their closet.
Yeah.
And you're like, no, that's like $1,000 shirt. Like that's a piece of cotton that's worth
You got $1,000 shirt?
No, I have like a $500 shirt.
Really?
Spice Girls.
Spice Girls.
It's like Spice World, front and
Oh,
back.
come on.
Yeah.
It's worth $500?
Probably now, yeah.
Wow.
It was probably.
Who's paying that?
You would be surprised. Lots of people. There's like a whole. I'll have to show you some like crazy stuff that's sold.
Yeah, I'd love to see it.
Yeah. And it's like I think I talked about it before, like the first Grateful Dead shirt sold for like $17,000 something.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Wow.
So like.
And it doesn't even matter what size.
Yeah.
Huh.
Like a lot of shirts. I mean.
Well, I guess it's like shoes and anything else.
Yeah. Like the shorts kind of stuff, larges and extra larges.
Mm-hmm.
That's where because more people come.
No extra smalls.
Yeah, I mean, but then the older stuff.
Sure.
As you get older, everything gets so much smaller.
Yeah.
So when you find really old stuff, it's gonna be really, really tiny.
Yeah.
So.
I used to get a shirt at every concert.
Oh, me too.
And so I've got a lot of that stuff going on, and then I've got a lot of basketball shirts.
Nice.
And then some stuff that just makes no sense. Like I've got one that's got a picture of a giraffe on it, and it says "Moo, I'm a goat."
That's incredible.
Which is nice. Yeah. I have one that just says "pants" on the shirt. That confuses people.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I have this one.
Yeah, you got your Matthew McConaughey living. Livin.
This is an original one that came out when the movie came out.
Really?
Yeah. Like I think I was at the store, and like Zach walked in, and I was like, "What is that?" He was like, "I want to show you something," because I like saw this much of his face. And I was like, "I know what that is." He held up. I was like, "That's mine." Yeah. He was like, "You always confiscate the good ones."
If you're listening to this in the future, it's Governor McConaughey on her shirt with LVIN.
No, he said he's not gonna run.
Yeah, I know.
Well, at least now.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
Somebody needs to.
I mean, there's some candidates.
Our governor's a stinky boy. I don't like him at all.
Oh my God, he's a stinky boy. Oh man.
All right, what do we got today?
Okay,
got the Lowe's bag.
You better believe it.
Brought to you by Lowe's.
Seriously. So here's the spy one.
Okay.
I'll just set it out. So I'll just do a grab bag style. I'm just gonna reach in. All right. This first one. Oh, come on. Wait, I don't know what it is.
I'm gonna tell you. It's a clear case, so just a generic case, with a clear Maxell Position Normal UR90 tape. It says tinted oval window cassette shell, that's weird. Mm-hmm. And then on the other side it says tape 2 Alzheimer's tape. Both sides can use this. What? And then there's like a little handwritten note in it. It says both side of tape about Alzheimer's can reuse tape.
Can reuse tape.
Can reuse tape. So here's my question. Have they reused it?
I don't know.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, speaking of, with the new house that we're potentially gonna be having, there's a whole box under one of the beds of home tapes.
Oh, like VHS?
No, like
like
these?
cassette tapes.
Oh,
very
and
nice.
All like we were like looking around the house, and I think I don't remember who it was. We had some of our friends there. Yeah, that were helping us make sure, like, okay, that looks good. That looks good. And I think Zach was like, he just looked at me. I was like, "Is it a dead body? What is it?" He was like, "You are gonna have."
So much content.
And I was like, "No way." And he was like, "I hope the owners don't take this."
Yeah, that's great.
So we'll see.
Yeah, that's for our potential found footage festival that we're going to throw.
There you go.
All right, here we go. I don't know if this is right or not, but we'll see. Oh, I think I did it.
I love that sound. I say it all the time.
It's a challenge to you in some cases to work with the people.
Uh-huh. Why does it always start in the middle of a sentence? This is like at the beginning of the tape.
This is the beginning of the tape. It was already rewound. Yeah. I think because they started, and then someone was like, oh
crap.
And then
they pushed the button.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And so they were like, but they probably said 2 or 3 words. And then
But one of the things that becomes very noticeable later in the disease process is that people have a lot of trouble with speech. We've already mentioned that they have word-finding problems.
Sure.
But later, it becomes evident their words are getting all mixed up. Sometimes you get something that even looks like...
Yeah, it's kind of, that's a little depressing.
Yeah. And
honestly.
and the only reason I brought it is because
you thought they might reuse it.
Right.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be reused.
Yeah. Well, let's double check this.
Yeah.
Just make sure. But yeah, I don't know that listening to an Alzheimer's tape is really the way we want to take this show.
Yeah. It is not the move.
No. All right. I just rewound it a little bit. Let's see. Nope.
Cool.
Okay. Well,
Awesome.
that was fun. Cool.
Yeah.
Alzheimer's tape.
Yeah.
I'm sure that was useful to somebody.
Right.
You know?
Also,
it seems like a conference or something they went to.
Yeah. And it's so many people are diagnosed with it now that it's sad and depressing, and my heart goes out to anyone that has a loved one that has that. It's awful.
No, it's gross.
Yeah.
I mean, not in that way. But
no,
you know what I'm saying. Yeah, it's gross to have for that to take somebody like that. Because it really does. It takes them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this is, I don't understand this tape. TDK High Energy Performance CD Power. It's not a CD. It's a tape.
That was a little.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
It's like jammed in there. It is a cool looking tape, though.
Yeah.
Like, it's a TDK.
It's like smoky.
Yeah. But
only in the center.
With
like
cat's eye in the middle.
Yeah.
Or something.
Ooh, yeah.
High bias CD power 110 high energy performance.
And it has the A and B side.
Yeah, the only thing you see through the middle there, I'm a little worried about that jacking up on us.
Do you think we can?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Maybe we rewind it a little bit or something.
What a good noise.
Isn't that a wonderful noise? This is when my mother would come and check on me.
Have you been watching, or do you watch Stranger Things? Did I ask you this?
So, my wife is watching the new season.
Oh, it's so good.
She says it's pretty good.
It's scary.
Yeah, I never finished the last season.
Okay.
So I need to, and then I told her that the other day, and she goes, "That was like 3 years ago."
Okay.
Okay. Well,
we had this conversation last night because the same thing is like the kids' age jump, and so they said that the next season is like the last season, season 5, but they're gonna have to do like a 5-year jump to make up for their age jump.
Yeah, I don't doubt that.
Because they've been doing the show for 7 years, and like
it's crazy.
It's only supposed to be time frame of like 2 years. So the time jump, but like we finished this
the first
season.
Half of this season.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then we started Peaky Blinders, the new season of Peaky Blinders last night. Same with them. They had to do a time jump.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's been on forever.
Because it was like, it was like a scene to finish, essentially something that happened before, and then they go 4 years later. So it's just a time jump. So it makes up for, because you can tell like they have, it's so funny because you look at them, you go, wow, you just look really tired. Like
they are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, and then some of the guys, you're like, oh, wow, that are like younger. You're like, oh, they aged up a little. So I'm glad that shows are now figuring out that COVID really screwed all this up.
Really
We're
did,
going to we have to do a time jump.
Yeah.
And then I forget what her name is. She plays the Aunt Polly. She plays Aunt Polly in Peaky Blinders, and she died in real life. So they had to rewrite, re-edit.
Yeah.
That stuff because
it's like Ozark. That kid shot way up.
Oh,
he was like a grown man.
Noah.
All of a sudden, yeah.
Like, it's and you're like, wait, this is only supposed to be
it's
6 months.
It's not that much time.
he grew like 3 feet.
But I watch Better Call Saul also, and they didn't even try. They were just like, screw it, we're just telling the story, and I almost respect that. Like,
yeah. I think it's
whatever.
Yeah, and there's definitely like, and there's also like show creators and showrunners and directors and stuff that go, no, we're gonna roll with it. Or like me, I'm like a weird perfectionist kind of, and I because I worked in it for so long, continuity and stuff. I'm like, this is supposed to be the same day,
But wouldn't you rather see that than that CGI trying to make them look young thing?
Yeah, and that's also something that
That's creepy.
Yeah, it's like in the last Fast and Furious when they used Paul Walker's brother and they put his face on it, you're like, you can tell that's CGI.
It's just not the same.
But like in Stranger Things, they had like a younger version of Elle, like 11, and it was like an actress and looked exactly like her.
Really?
Yes. And like there's a picture of them Millie Bobby Brown like got to direct the young actress like how to act like her, and there's a picture of them together, and I'm like, they look the exact same.
Doppelgangers.
Yeah, but it's like, okay, that I appreciate that.
Yeah, that you had to go out of your way to find somebody who looked just like her.
But I think if they did it like a weird, it would have been you'd have been like removed from the story.
Yeah, I'm not a big CGI fan.
Yeah.
All right, TDK CD Power. It's
Here
like
we go.
right in the middle.
And there's no writing.
No, there's no writing at all.
I'm stressed. Oh, well, there we go. Oh my God.
Gently holding on to me, and I'm chained to your love, but I don't mind.
He said I'm chained to your love bug.
Love bug. I don't love bug. I don't know.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, that's cool. I don't know who that is, but God bless him.
Yeah.
Whoever.
Who is that? I don't know.
He's got a great like
should we ask,
old country
Should we
voice.
ask Siri?
Yes, please.
Okay. What song is this?
Oh, that's George Strait.
Yeah. There you go.
That's George Strait. The other side is not. Though.
Yeah.
The other side is some other dude.
It sounded like Elvis doing country.
All right, here we go.
What song is this?
And I'm chained to your love, but I don't mind. I like it fine.
I like it.
In your eyes, there's a question that I see. You're not sure that you're.
I'll Never Break These Chains by Tommy Overstreet.
Tommy Overstreet. Congratulations, Tommy Overstreet. You're the big winner today.
Why would you put that and then George Strait together?
I don't know. I think it's probably
mixtape.
just a compilation. Yeah. But I don't know what spoke to somebody in this song.
That's what I get for buying a.
Hey, this is a grab bag, man.
I know.
It's a grab bag.
Yeah. So funny. Oh,
yeah, this is a country mixtape is what this is. Yeah. Well, good. I'm sure somebody loved, putting the top down and
riding around in there.
What
kind of car do you think they had?
85 LeBaron.
A Pinto. My mom had a Pinto, and every time she went to the Dairy Queen drive-thru, they'd be like, "Binky, turn your car off." in the like,
turn your car off
because her car would smoke so bad.
Oh no! Oh, poor lady.
I know. So
they knew her name and said, "Turn the car off."
Okay. My mom's gonna be so mad that I say this. She was Miss MHS 1978.
What does that mean?
McKinney High School. Like she was whatever. Like
it sounds like a disease.
I know.
I've got the MHS real bad.
And that's like what we literally say that all the time.
Really?
We were in like Vegas one time, and we sat down next to my dad's cousin. And like we can go anywhere, and my mom knows someone.
Yeah.
And so we're like, oh, there goes Miss MHS, 1978. Like, because she was like a social butterfly. Everyone knew her. Everyone knew my grandparents.
And they called her what, Binky?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was like her nickname.
Okay.
And like.
I remember that from the other show.
Yeah.
Binky.
And so, yeah.
Binky, turn your car off.
They're like, Binky, turn your car off. Like, she'd have to literally turn her car off to go through the drive-thru.
You can't get a dude till you turn your car off.
I know. Like, it's just, I don't even know. She has so many, it's so strange. And she, you know the movie Benji?
Yeah.
With the dog?
Oh, yeah.
Sure. Okay, so that was shot in McKinney.
Oh, was it?
And like, yeah. And my mom, she's like, I'm in that movie. And I was like, you were? She's like, yeah, I'm on the side of the road just like turning my bicycle like pedals. And I was like, cool. She's like, I'm a star.
That's my big break right there.
Just like, oh my gosh.
After that, everybody at the Dairy Queen knew me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So like, she literally couldn't get away with anything because everyone in town like knew my grandparents and like,
sure,
you know.
And this was McKinney.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
They had the first color TV.
Wait, in town?
In town. Yeah.
How do you know?
Huh? Because
was it like on the
like
front of the paper?
It was like a thing, yeah. And like their friends like come over.
McKinney
like,
family gets first color TV. News at 11.
I know, right? Yeah. So
now
like,
in color.
All of her friends would come over and be like, "Oh my gosh!"
Wow.
Yeah.
Strange.
There's so many random stories like that. And I'm just, and we'll just be like doing something. She'll be like, "I remember when this." I'm like, "What?" Like,
it's like that tape we listened to with the lady giving a tour all around.
Okay, that is my mom in 20 years.
I remember when this was that, and Bob came over here, and he put that thing over on the deal.
Yeah, she'll be like, I remember watching that house burn down. Like, what?
I just sat there for hours and watched it burn.
Yeah. And she'll be like, yeah. Like, there's a picture of her. She's 3 years old, and my grandpa took her to work.
Yeah.
Work is in being the McKinney jail.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
So
she loves keys.
She had to go out on a call, or he had to go out on a call. So they took her mugshot, put a cigarette in her mouth, and everything.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah. My grandma was livid. And like my mom would walk to the jail, and all like the like when she was like older, and she would like just hang out at the jail.
Yeah, sure,
like,
as
she was, like,
kids do.
Junior high and high school.
Just hanging out at the jail.
And like all like the prisoners would be like yelling at her out the windows, and she was like, "Yeah, we would do that kind of on purpose." So like, you know, all the police officers would be like, "Get in line!" Like, you know, like just
Oh my goodness.
I know.
Wow.
Yeah, she would just go on calls with him.
Yeah.
Like get in the car, like, "Hey, we got to go find us serial
escaped
killer
prisoner."
Yeah, and she'd be like, "Cool." She'd just hop in.
Wow.
I'm like, what?
That is super weird for a kid.
She has really cool stories. I mean, like I've told you about like the Katie Montgomery thing, like all that stuff. She has just all these crazy stories. And I'm like, what? So yeah, Miss MHS, 1978.
Miss MHS, 1978. Wow.
Make no exception.
And now a word from our sponsors.
Just in time.
Get out of the trenches of tedious tasks like managing order fulfillment and start growing your business with ShipStation. They'll help increase profitability by automating your workflow with their simple, easy-to-use dashboard. With it, you can pretty much do everything you need to quickly and easily. Update order information, print labels, compare rates, optimize shipments, and even set up automatic delivery notifications. And it doesn't matter where you sell. Amazon, Etsy, eBay, Shopify, ShipStation can integrate pretty much anywhere online. Another great thing about ShipStation? They can help reduce costs with industry-leading discounted rates from some of the biggest mail carriers. You might even be able to get up to 89% off USPS and UPS rates. So, make this year your most profitable one yet. Sign up for your free 30-day trial at ShipStation.com and use the code Spotify. That's ShipStation.com with the code Spotify.
Well, congratulations, Binky.
Yeah.
It's a little long time coming, but hope you
I always tell her,
you had a great reign.
I always tell her that when I get to have the not great honors of getting her headstone made,
sure,
I'm putting Miss MHS 1978
Oh, that's
under
wonderful.
it because we've just joked about it her whole life, like as long as I've been old enough to joke about it.
Asterisk also starred in Benji.
Yes. Also, movie star. Hollywood starlet.
Ooh, I love this tape. This says like 1982 to me. Like just the way this tape looks, you know, with the multiple colors and stuff. That's
Stranger Things.
Yeah, very much. So this is a Gemini tape, which means it was made by whoever. Right?
That's a beautiful
and
tape.
It's in really good shape.
I know. I feel like it's blank.
Yeah, maybe. But well, it's I don't know. 60-minute tape, high energy, low noise recording cassette. It has the big number 1 on one side, 2 on the other. It's got a orange stripe, a purple stripe, and then Gemini. Boom, 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 boom. This reminds me of a lot of those like home video openings. openings, like VHS openings and stuff. All right, let's see what we got here.
Does side one? Are you doing side 1 or 2?
I still don't know how this works.
I know. It's like which side do you put down? Oh,
I couldn't stop that fast enough.
Aww.
It's a lot of mixtapes. We're getting a lot of mixtapes these days. That's okay. Let's see.
That's like a family song of ours.
Is it? What do you mean?
Like it's like a song that we're always like, oh, like it's just I don't know. You know, it's there's like 5 songs that like my mom or dad would be like, when I hear this, I think about like you, or like I think about my dad, or like whatever. Yeah, that's one of them.
I Got Sunshine. That one? Is that what that was?
Carter, let's see what's happening on the phone. Hi, there's Hubba.
Yeah, would you play Kicks?
By Paul Revere and the Raiders?
Yeah.
Certainly.
So we got a DJ. Let's see if we can get a little more of that DJ. Oh, shoot. Went the wrong way. Let me tell you, whoever made this super USB cassette capture, you got some work to do.
It's a trial and error situation.
Yeah, the quality here is just.
Wow.
Yeah.
So they recorded, I guess, like a DJ, like on the radio.
Yeah, it's
like
really good quality though.
I know.
For a cassette, it's really well done. I went the wrong way. It says auto reverse, but it doesn't. Like you get to the end of it, you're just at the end of it. There's no auto reverse. Maybe there's a button. I don't know. We're not auto reversing anything.
God.
The boardwalk? Is that what that was?
Maybe. Yeah, I think so.
I'm going to get sued by whoever's still alive.
I promise we're not doing this on purpose.
Oh, God, no. No.
Oh. Okay.
I didn't know what that was at first. I thought
know.
maybe it was a commercial or something.
I thought the tape was about to explode. It was like, meow.
Freedom for us.
Wow.
Say free gum? Is that what he said?
Freedom.
Oh. Free gum.
Free gum.
Free gum for everyone. Free
Oh
gum.
my gosh.
Yeah. Oh, what a song. And you got to figure this was probably not oldies
No.
when it was recorded, right?
Yeah.
Clark with a Hubba, and we're in the middle of another 45 minutes of the coolest oldies from the 60s and 70s.
Oh, I guess it was oldies. Wait, I want to see what he says as far as the station goes.
Same song?
Neil Diamond and more.
Oldies
that's
94.9. Is it?
94.9, I think, is Dallas. It's like
okay.
DFW Metroplex.
There you go.
Wow.
You know, the thing that always gets me about these mixtapes is somebody, like, I'm thinking about intentions here, you know? Like, what was the intention?
Absolutely. Like, half of these, when you get them, you're like, why would anyone want to record this?
Yeah, I don't really understand why you record a radio station, but I guess at the time that was really the cheapest way to get music. You know, you buy a $1 cassette and just record it.
And deal with, like, the DJ.
But you couldn't edit it or anything like that.
And you have to deal with songs you don't really care for, and you go, whatever. Unless you really want to sit and record and stop, and then record and stop. And then you might lose 5 seconds of the beginning of each song. So it's, I don't know. I think it loses its oomph if you have to do that. But
so weird to, like, call into a radio station too and request a song.
Did
you ever do that?
Doing that.
Yeah.
106.1 in Dallas.
Yeah. Is that the Eagle?
No, Kiss FM.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Always. And, like, trying to win tickets to
30th caller. Something like that.
Yeah. And, like, it was, and my friend Elizabeth, her dad was, like, a Dallas cop. And I think he did stuff with Kiss FM. He always got tickets. He always was, like, doing, like she always she's like, I'm going to see Britney Spears, or I'm going to see NSYNC, or I'm going to see Backstreet Boys, because like he got tickets through them all the time. And I was always like, how do you get them? I always call and I never get any.
Like he probably worked security or something. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Huh. And but yeah, like I remember we'd always just like sit there and like wait, or like we'd be in the car on the way to dance, and I'd be like, Mom, we have to call in. Yeah. She's like, we're never gonna win.
I used to call in all the time, and I would win stuff every once in a while, but it was never anything good.
Yeah,
you know, it's not like I won a trip for 4 or anything.
Right, like Price is Right.
It'd be like, oh, you want a CD? Oh, okay, thanks.
Yeah, I'm really competitive.
Really?
Are you competitive?
Ish.
Yeah.
I mean, I like winning things.
Yeah.
But that's more of I like tangible stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like I won $5,000 worth of furniture one time.
That's awesome.
Yeah, from a local furniture store.
That's cool.
I got paid in a giant golf check.
That's so neat.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
We've still got some of that stuff.
Yeah.
I think we had gone and spent like $10,000 there, right? And then I think it's fixed, but I always put my name in those buckets, and you know, if there's a thing for like your business card or something, I throw all that stuff in there.
Yeah.
My wife's always laughing at me because like, yeah, you're never gonna win anything, and then we won that, and I was like, ha!
You're like,
see?
ha! I told you.
Yep. Pick out the furniture.
Oh yeah.
So.
Oh wow. Yeah. No. I'm highly competitive. So is my brother.
Yeah.
So that.
What was the biggest thing you guys competed over when you were younger? Like, was it board games or
no? I
bottle
mean,
caps,
coin pushers.
Oh, really? Those look like the bulldozer?
Yeah.
Oh man, I hated those.
Oh
things.
my, those are so. If
I don't understand how they work.
One day, I have an idea.
Yeah.
Okay, so we would go to Panama City Beach every summer from the time I was born. Like I was like a couple months old or something.
Sure.
We went every summer with our like very best family friends.
Right.
And there was this place called Shipwreck Limited.
Shipwreck Limited.
Yeah, I don't know if it's still there. And in the center, it was a really long, skinny store. Like it was almost like a shopping center that like they just tore out all the walls. And so it's just like really long and whatever.
Yeah.
And in the center was like 100 coin pushers.
Oh.
And we would be there for hours, like hours, because my dad, or I don't remember, actually, I think it was my dad, taught us like really young. So I would be like barely able to put the coin in, and we just keep, and we'd always like win. And so it's just competitive.
What would you win though? More coins?
More coins. Yeah. So my dad would be like, okay, here's $10. Go to like the coin machine, get the quarters.
Yeah.
And when you're out, you're out.
So the description of these things, it was kind of a bubble top, right? This is like you would see in an arcade or wherever.
Or like, yeah, the bubble front,
and
whatever.
It had like a fake bulldozer in it or something.
It was just like a sliding
and it
pusher.
would like push quarters your way or whatever. And you had a kind of a thing where you aim your quarter and try to get it in there so that it pushes a bunch of others off.
Yeah, and then there's also the ones that you drop down from the top. That was the ones that I learned on. So
like a pachinko type machine
later,
or something, or what?
The newer ones are like this.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You just drop it down, and so you drop it when the push is back. So when it comes out, it hits the plate, and then when it pushes back, it goes off the edge.
You
and
had
then
a system.
It pushes. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you lose if they go off the side, but if they go off the front, they fall. And so, yeah, we'd be super. That was literally, I remember being like 3 or 4, like really, really young and starting to be competitive about it.
I used to be really good at getting stuff out of claw machines.
I'm the worst.
Really?
I am the worst.
Well, they've gotten worse.
Oh.
They've gotten worse.
Yeah.
I watched a guy pack one of those things one time. And when I say pack, I mean they pack that stuff in there so it's so tight, you know, that you can't really get anything. Plus the claws, they just don't work anymore.
Yeah, they're like slippery and
they're just like, they just pass over the thing. It's like, oh, that's great. That's $1.
Right. So, yeah, you know, we're a competitive little bunch.
Huh.
And my whole family.
Quarter pushers.
Yeah. So my idea is if I ever have kids, we're going to find one.
You're going to find a kid? Oh.
Oh my God.
You're going to find a quarter machine.
We're going to find a coin pusher machine to put in our house.
Yeah.
And like
put in your house.
Like not like in the living room or the kitchen, but like in the garage or whatever. And
no, kids, we don't have a TV. We have a coin machine.
A game room, right? Or something.
Sure.
They when they're old enough to do chores, they get like coins to put in. But we put in like there's like, we'll do like a green one or like do different colors. Yeah. And, if they get 10 quarters for doing whatever.
An ice cream cone.
Well, it's like risk reward.
Yeah.
Teaching them like risk reward.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you can either save them and go spend them,
mm-hmm.
or you can put them in here and you could get twice as much, or you can get a cool green one, which means you get $20.
You're going to raise a bunch of kids with gambling problems. This is what you're going to do. That's what it's going to be.
Yeah, I guess.
You're going to be like, oh, boy, I got a quarter. I think I can turn it into 3.
But
I'm homeless.
Yeah, yep. So, but also I was like, because we could also go out there just because we both love doing it. Like Zach and I both are like coin machines, because there's one there's a laundromat here.
Yeah.
That before we got.
There's a laundromat that has one?
Yeah.
That's weird.
I can tell you exactly where to go.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we had to. I never went. He went one time because he had like big stuff he had to wash, and so I was like, I'm just gonna take it there. He was like, I spent like $25 doing coin pushing. I'm like,
you should. I always thought they were a scam.
Mm-hmm. They're really fun.
And so, I think you should like mark your coins. Like if you could put some nail polish on either side of a quarter and just kind of watch and see where it lands.
Yeah.
That would be kind of cool.
Yeah. So, one day.
All right. One more.
All right.
What do we got? You pick one.
Okay. So I was looking and remember the one that you had to break?
Mm-hmm. Is this it?
It's the same one.
Oh, it's another
one.
Oh my God. Great. So this is Telephone Shop, Wood Hollow, Belinda, 27. This is by Ellis Property Management Services in Irving. It's marked on one side, not marked on the other side. So we'll take.
So the episode we lost is we had the cohort to this one.
Yeah.
And it got torn up
it got eaten. Yeah.
And so
and I tried to tie it back together.
He was like, I'm just gonna tie it in a knot. And I was like,
very well.
Yeah. So this is its buddy.
Okay.
We'll see.
Ellis Property Management Services, Wood Hollow, Belinda.
This one will get eaten as well.
Oh, it's gonna be a conspiracy. It's just blank. Damn it, Belinda. Okay, there's something on the other side.
On the other side.
Yeah. Again, it's this dumb tape player.
I know it has that weird bleed.
Try to get one on the special. All right. Okay? All right. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Did they record?
I guess.
They recorded phone calls?
Is that it?
Sketchy.
What happened, Belinda? Where'd you go? I don't know if I'm going the right direction.
Just make sure.
Okay, I'm going the right direction.
Do you remember the show Crank Yankers?
Oh, yeah, sure.
This reminds me, like, that voice reminds me
of
them.
Downstairs leases for $670, and upstairs it leases for $695. You're saying that you need at the end of February?
Yeah.
Where are you living at now, Christina?
We're already living here in the area. We're just looking for something new.
Oh, okay. Well, we've got a special going on right now.
What is the point of this?
Training, I think.
Oh, yeah, maybe so.
Yeah.
Your normal deposit is $200, but the deposit right now until Sunday is $99. And you can get one of these units for $625 right now for a year lease.
Oh, wow.
Okay, that's why I was asking you where you live now.
Yeah.
So you've already given your notice and everything.
Yeah.
9 bedrooms, 4 baths.
For real.
$625. $99 move-in.
That we have. We can, we're ready to move out at the end of February, but we can move out a little earlier.
Okay. Well, would you like to set up an appointment and come by and look at one and try to get you one for the special price?
Thank you.
Are you?
They won't last long, I promise.
Are you open tomorrow?
Yes, we sure are. Through the week, Christina, we're here from 10 to 6. Saturdays, we're here 9 to 5. And Sundays, 12 to 5.
Okay.
Sundays.
Sundays
Open
even.
on Sundays.
Why do they open earlier on Saturday? Well, I guess people move on Saturdays or something. I guess. I don't know why I'm thinking about it. I don't care.
We will probably try to come by tomorrow.
Okay. Do you have any idea what time?
I'm sure it'll be afternoon, like 2 or 3-ish.
Okay. Christina, can I get your last name?
Christina, I can't just sit around and wait on you. I mean, come on, Christina.
Yeah, like
2 or 3-ish.
Being an ADHD person,
Yeah.
if I schedule anything like at 1 o'clock,
Yeah.
I hyper focus on that, and I am debilitated, and I can't do anything before 1 o'clock. I'm like, I have an appointment at 1, which means I got to get there at like 12:30. Maybe I got to get there at 12:20.
Yeah.
And so I need to leave my house at like, and then I back it up so far that I'm like, I got to get up at 2 a.m. to be ready for my 1 p.m. appointment. Like, it's I
get that. I'm the same way. I just sit there and watch the clock.
I know. I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't go out. I have to drive a mile.
Yeah.
It's gonna take me an hour.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like it's my brain. I don't know. It's such a weird thing.
All right.
Can't.
Christina, let's see what happens.
Rogers?
Okay. Just make
Christina
sure when
Rogers.
everyone comes that they bring you their driver's license.
Okay.
Okay, so they can view an apartment because somebody doesn't have one, then they won't be able to look at one.
No babies
Okay,
allowed.
but we have 2
No
pools
driver's
here.
license.
The front one's got a hot tub.
babies
We do have laundry facilities here, and we also rent out washer and dryers for $35 a month if you don't have them.
That's a scam right there, boy. That is $35 a month for a washer and dryer.
You need to do a lot of loads of laundry to make up for that.
And this is how cons started.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Wonder what the
And we
first
also
con
have
was.
another.
Oh, you mean like a con? I
Yeah.
was thinking like the place that rents furniture and stuff.
Oh.
That con.
Oh.
The first con was, hey, look over there. That's
Yeah.
it. That was the first con.
Yeah.
It was really
On the
simple.
back side of the property beside the sand volleyball court.
Okay.
Okay, and we have 24-hour maintenance. When your heat or air, if it goes out at night, they will come on out and take care of it for you.
Mm.
And we also have a lease equity program that if you've been here for a while, if you decide to renew and you stay another year, if you decide to buy a house after that, you can get up to $1,000 back 30 days after your closing if you use Caldwell Bankers.
Oh, wow.
Okay?
Okay, that might be nice.
So
This tape brought to you by Caldwell Bankers.
Seriously, wow.
I don't understand. If you're looking at an apartment, but then you consider buying a house, they'll give you $1,000.
Mm-hmm. I think it's also at that time encouraging people to get out of apartments and
Be homeowners?
Be homeowners.
But they're running apartments.
yeah.
Maybe it's like a property management. They do little of everything.
Uh-huh.
So they're
Well-
saying, okay, we can upgrade you to a house at some point.
right, and then it also gets them in. Because apartments, there's always gonna be rollover.
This is why people tune in right here. They want to hear property management talk.
Yeah.
They love it.
I think it's just because they get it on both ends if they do manage houses.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then they get another tenant just into the
into
the
the
apartment, and then
starter
it's just that
apartment
like
kind of
that
thing.
that slow roll
Yeah.
of
And then the person in the house dies, and then
And
they
then-
move the person from the apartment into the
Right.
house, and then
Yeah.
they kill them, and then they just keep going.
there you go.
Until
and it's
the-
like I think the thing says Irving. Doesn't it say
Yeah,
Irving?
yeah.
I mean that area. I mean,
Densely populated.
yeah. So
Populated.
maybe it's just they're just trying to hit it from all angles.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I guess.
Christina, we will put you down at 2 tomorrow, and Veronica will be here.
Veronica.
Okay?
All right.
You all come on out and try to get one on the special.
All right.
Okay?
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bless your heart. Thank you. That's cool though. I like that.
Yeah.
That's kind of fun. So telephone shop. Oh, you know what this is?
What?
This is like a secret shopper kind of thing. That's what that is. So they would record it. That's why it's called telephone shop. Like they're recording the conversations, and I'm assuming that Wood Hollow is the place, is the apartment
and
complex.
Belinda's
the person that was selling. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Ha ha! Figured it out. There we go.
Interesting.
That's cool though.
That's really cool.
Yeah, that was fun.
Wow. Like, do secret shoppers is that still a thing?
I don't know. I know my mother used to do that. She was a secret shopper.
That's cool.
Yeah. She racked up a lot of debt, but not as a secret shopper. But
Yeah.
she was always doing something. Like she had to have her hand in like 14 things at one time.
Mm-hmm.
And she did secret shopping for a while. I remember eating a lot of pizzas and stuff like that. She would go in places and have to buy it and then report it back. But that's when you had to fill out paperwork and everything.
For everything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, filled out paperwork and they'd send you back your $5 or whatever it was.
Yeah, I remember at a place I worked at in Detroit, we got secret shopped, and I like knew the second they walked in.
Mm-hmm.
And so I just like stood there and let everyone, like some of the other people handle them.
Yeah.
They got awful.
Really?
Like, yeah.
They
And
got
I was just
roasted.
like, I knew it. And when the
Yeah.
person left,
Yeah.
they were like, oh, that was weird. And I was like, they were secret shopping you. And they were like, wait, what? And I
You
was
can
like,
always tell.
You can tell.
Yeah.
And they were like, Wait, what?
It's through the.
It was like panic.
It's like the series of questions. It's the way they look at stuff.
Yeah. And then
you
they're
can
like
tell.
looking at stuff that they don't.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah.
It's like a guy, and he's like, "Do you think these pants would fit my wife?" And
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, is your wife here? What do you know? What size pants she wears? Is she tall? Like,
and have you seen my wife?
yeah, it's so it's very interesting.
It's a weird concept, but I guess it works.
I think now they just do customer surveys to take over that.
Now just nobody cares.
They get feedback.
Just like tough luck. Bye. Our store's still open. See ya.
Sorry. Yeah, they're like.
Well,
lose
people
one
gripe
customer.
about so much stuff now.
That's true.
Like so much more than they used to.
Like
these white women with these rooster haircuts.
The Karens
constantly. Yeah.
Yeah.
My coffee's cold, or whatever.
And it's like, right.
I heard one yesterday. Lady left a bad review at this bakery here in town because her coffee was cold.
Okay.
She ordered a cup of half coffee, half and half. Well, yeah, your coffee's going to be cold. It's half cream.
Yeah.
Basically.
And if it's a coffee shop or a bakery or wherever that keeps the half and half actually
exactly.
like on ice, it's going to be really
it's
cold.
It's going to be cold. Yeah, it's stupid. But
how?
I don't
know.
It's whatever.
We've had
There's a by the way, sorry.
No.
We have a show that does 1-star reviews, right?
Yes,
they listen to the 1 stars.
Yep.
There's one for the Alico building, which is the tallest building here in Waco, and it says
too tall.
It says 1 star, never been in. What? How do you? What is that?
Oh my gosh!
1 star, never been in.
Oh my! Wow, I have some really.
I hate this building. They've never invited me inside.
Do they need some 1 stars sent in? Because I have weird ones I've found.
If you got some 1 stars, we'll take them.
Screenshotted on my phone.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
We'd love to take them. Yeah.
Never been in.
This is so funny.
That's
the
so
ultimate.
funny.
That's the ultimate in just griping about stuff. You just had to have something to bitch about.
One time, someone left a 1-star review on my mom's store.
Yeah.
And it was when I still lived down there and worked there. And she was like,
Binky wouldn't turn her Pinto off.
Right.
1 star.
Too smoky. No, she was mad because she walked behind the counter and grabbed popcorn off of like the rack when some of the girls make it in the back and they put the brand fresh bags on the rack.
Ready to be stocked.
Yes.
Yeah.
She walked behind there and like was livid because we were like, you can't be back here.
Yeah.
And she was like trying to like, and she was like drunk and all this stuff, left this awful negative review, and was like, couldn't believe they were so rude. They were, using awful language like in the review about like all the people. And so I was like, I'm gonna respond just because I was like, I'm so sorry. I don't remember exactly what I said. But I was like, I'm so sorry. You felt that way, but we don't allow customers behind our register.
Yeah.
And then like there was other like reviews being like, the lady above us is an idiot. Like,
it basically became a review of that lady.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then there was like 3 other like reviews that were just like, this lady is an idiot. Like, like why would you? Yeah. And I was just like, why?
Yeah,
why?
I don't understand.
Or people when they complain they have to stand in line too long.
The weird thing is like your mom, where her store is, lots of wine tours.
Oh.
Up and down the street. So I'm sure she gets a lot of drunk folks.
Drunk.
Day drinkers.
Throw up in the store.
Oh, come on. Really?
Like wine spilled everywhere.
That sucks.
Yeah. So I think she's only had like 2 people throw up in the store.
Only 2.
I think.
Well, that's
and
good.
Then it's
a good ratio.
I'm pretty sure they made them clean it up.
I don't doubt it. I would
like,
too.
No.
Yeah, I would too. This is a popcorn store. Get out of here.
But it was because it's like next to like wine store.
Yeah.
And so I think it was like right when they walked in or something. So it was like in the entrance. Mom was like, no.
Oh no. That's gross.
But
use your souvenir T-shirt to clean that up.
Yeah, it's a
weird town.
Yeah, it's nice to visit. It's just insanely expensive.
Yeah, I can't imagine being there all the time.
Yeah, I mean, you get your trailer stolen.
That's true. Get your trailer stolen. That's right.
Yeah.
Well, Kate, this was fun.
Yeah.
As always. At some point, we're gonna play the missing spy tape. We'll make a whole day of it or something.
Yeah, and I'll Or I can see if I, for some reason, can find anything else that's weird.
Spy related?
Yeah.
Sure.
Or like the true assassination of JFK.
Well, I was there. And what
Oh my gosh. I hope.
Fifth caller.
I hope
assassinated John F. Kennedy.
Yeah. That someone is like, oh, my grandma, I found this footage in the basement.
Yeah.
Because that's not far, like the timing.
Yeah,
like,
sure.
It's coming.
Yeah.
I feel
yeah,
like.
it's
So.
there.
Or they already know, and they're just not telling us.
Yeah. Well, maybe deathbed confessions.
Let's hope.
Let's hope that people die, or let's hope that they confess.
Well, people
or
are going
both.
to die no
That's
matter
true.
what.
I guess you don't have to really hope for that, do you?
You would hope for a deathbed confession.
Yeah. Hey, guys, confess more on your deathbeds, would you?
Yeah, please do.
All right. Well, this was fun. See you next time.
It's been a time.
Bye.
Bye.
Until I look back and see how deep my valley, how high the hill, and each step nearer to eternity. I know not what my future holds.
This has been a Rogue Media podcast.